guys, it's your girl B Ravishing. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Okay, so I just want to pose a question. This is going to be hot topics. Okay, hot topic day. I just need to pose a question to you. At what point do parents, and especially single parents, at what point do you stop trying to be your child's friend and actually be their parent? Why is it okay for parents to begin to treat their child as their confidant, especially single parents? I know this is the person that loves you completely, wholeheartedly, unconditionally, but at some point you need to start being a parent to the child. When did it become okay for a child not to have boundaries, not to have rules, not to have consequences, not to have a standard of how to act and behave in any situation, especially at home? When did it become okay for the child to tell you when they're going to come in from outside? When did it become okay for the child to tell you what and when, how they want to eat, or when they want to eat a meal? Do not let the child begin to run your household, especially when the child becomes disrespectful, disobedient, and basically just blatantly telling you what they're not going to do. This becomes an issue and you just basically feel like it's okay, or even if you see this an issue but you do nothing to correct the behavior. When did all this become okay? Maybe I'm just old school and I don't know all these new school parenting techniques, but to me, the parent tells the child what to do, how to do it. Of course, a child is still they're a small human being, so they have a right to voice their opinion. But in the end, it should be the parent's decision, not the child. The child, what are you going to do when the child is 16 and now has a license and can drive, and maybe you even bought them a car? They decide when they're going to come home. What's their curfew? What are you going to do then if you don't correct the behavior while they're young? When they become 6 and 7, they're not going to listen to you then. Especially, I know at 16, I know how I could be sometime, but my grandmother and my family, they checked that real quick. You don't be disrespectful. You listen to your elders and you respect adults. So I have boundaries for myself, and this is with anyone, especially personal space. For me, that is a big thing. As a child, you should not walk up and put your hand in adults' faces. You don't talk back. You listen before you speak, and then you respond to an adult. So I just need to know, when did it become okay for parents just to be their friend, not to discipline their kids? When is it okay for you to start being a parent? When is it okay for you to realize, okay, their feelings are going to be hurt for a little while, but in the long run, it's going to benefit them, because they're not going to go into the world expecting everyone to tell them yes. They're going to know you have to fight and work for everything that you have. And if you continuously just give them, hand them anything you want, especially when they're being disobedient, not even giving you the respect of being their parent, why do you expect the next person to take care of them? Why do you expect the next person to their wishes? You're creating a monster, and in the long run, you're going to have to deal with that. When you have a 24, 25-year-old still living in your home, still being disrespectful, not doing what you ask them to do, then what are you going to do? Who are you going to run to? Especially when you have someone by your side who's loving and supportive and caring and willing to do everything that you need of them, but you decide to let your child run a household. Come on, single parents. I need to hear. I don't have biological children, but I do have kids that I have raised and I love as they were my own. And that's just one thing I can't tolerate. I just can't tolerate being disrespected, and then there's no consequence for the action. My hot topic for that. I want to know what you think. How do you discipline a child that's not your biological child, but you may be dating their mother or their father? And how do you interact or communicate with the parent that you're dating, and let them know that what's going on is not okay? That did you approach the conversation with them? How did you let them know that there need to be boundaries and rules that need to be followed in order for you to get along with the child and for you to have a better relationship with that parent? All right, this is B Ravishing, and thank you so much for listening and watching my channel. Be sure to subscribe. If you have any topic that you would like to discuss, make sure you leave a comment, and let's address. Be sure and let me know what you think about this. Should you be your child's friend, or should you be a parent? All right, be bold, be true, be ravishing. I love you.